best chance of finding out what Data Dine are up to.
Are they all expendable?
Joanna Dark is a cool customer. Her weapons are cool, her hair is cool, and unfortunately for her enemies, even her blood runs cold. A highly trained special operative, Dark is an assassin without peers. In fact, she's so good, most people refer to her as simply Perfect Dark. The only person I can think of who shares that nickname is wrestling legend Mr. Perfect. Joanna Dark and Mr. Perfect, that's pretty elite company. Created by the brilliant minds at Rare, she's the sexy and lethal protagonist of the similarly named Perfect Dark, a first-person shooter released for the Nintendo 64 in the year 2000. Coming on the heels of Rare's GoldenEye 007, a game which set a new standard for FPS games on the home console, Perfect Dark released to seemingly insurmountable hype. Fortunately for the millions of people who bought it, Rare's sophisticated follow-up shooter lived up to its expectations.
How dare you disturb me?
Perfect Dark tells a story about aliens, intergalactic war, government conspiracies. It sounds like something out of a cheap movie on the SyFy channel, but particularly for its era, Perfect Dark's story was at least an interesting break from the FPS norm. But the real reason to play the game wasn't the story or even Ms. Dark herself. It was the firepower, and that's what Rare delivered in spades. Perfect Dark boasts more than 30 weapons and gadgets, from futuristic guns that can scope through walls to a Psychosis Gun that confuses your enemies. The weapons are varied, but most importantly, they're also thoughtfully balanced. Each of them also has a weakness, and when the bullets start flying, it makes the action even more intense. And whether you're playing alone or with your friends, Perfect Dark features precisely that, action. Many FPS classics, GoldenEye included, are mostly remembered for their multiplayer modes, but Perfect Dark features an absorbing and well-designed single-player adventure too. The game's more than 17 levels feature 4 difficulty modes, and depending on which difficulty you choose, the objectives of each mission change. When playing on the Perfect Agent difficulty, a mission will entail much more than on the easier Agent mode. Add her dynamic single-player mode to a combat simulator, training levels, shooting range, statistics tracker, and of course its awesome multiplayer, and it's easy to see why Joanna is so perfect. With the exception of Nintendo itself, no developer made more classic games for the Nintendo 64 than Rare. From Banjo-Kazooie and Blast Corps to Conker's Bad Fur Day and Jet Force Gemini, the list goes on and on. But Perfect Dark was the culmination of those efforts, a remarkably sleek and stylish shooter with virtually no rival on a home console. Even better than their groundbreaking GoldenEye 007, Perfect Dark outclassed the competition as the best shooter ever released for the Nintendo 64.